to this big breaking news coming in amid speculations on Dhankard's exit. Top sources are asserting that the Vice President's health was in fact a point of concern. On the 17th of July, Jagdeep Dhankard went to Vatika, developed by Delhi LG V.K. Saxena, and we've in fact accessed pictures from that event. It's on your screens at the moment. At that very event, the outgoing VP suddenly collapsed. As per sources, it took time to revive him. His wife had accompanied him that day. She gave him water and helped him. In his resignation letter, remember, Jagdeep Dhankard said, and I quote, "To prioritize healthcare and abide by medical advice, I hereby resign as the Vice President of India with immediate effect in accordance with Article 67A of the Constitution." So let's now on the pictures that have emerged from this particular event from Vatika, where according to the reports coming to fore, Jagdeep Dhankard, who has now resigned, stepped down as the VP, collapsed. Suddenly, it took some time to revive him. His wife was with him, and in the pictures, you can see his presence there, accompanied by his wife. Let me go across to Pragya. Pragya, of course, in that letter, Jagdeep Dhankard, who stepped down now as the Vice President, cited health reasons. And now there are reports coming to fore about this one particular incident when he collapsed. When did this happen?
Absolutely, Swati. In fact, when he visited Yamuna Vatika at Bansera Park, which is at Sarai Kale Khan, it was a Delhi government event also. Mr. LG Vijay Saxena was also present. He collapsed. And in fact, it was that point of time that his wife offered him water, and also it took some time for Mr. VP to regain, the sense and consciousness. We all know that he had also was admitted at the cardiac department in AIIMS in March, in fact, before the previous parliament session. And despite the fact, he also came back and attended the parliament. So his health was certainly a matter of concern. And in fact, many of the members and many of the leaders were also speaking about it, that he is not keeping well. In fact, the staff and also the aides of Vice President also spoken about it, that he, be in excitement, and he is very enthusiastic about his work. He refuses to take care much of his health. Now his health has also taken a toll. He has now also in his resignation cited that it is due to his health reason that he is resigning. While there are many speculations around that, but the official reason Mr. Dhankard is giving about his health is that he has to abide by the medical advice, and he is doing so, and that is why he is putting in his paper.
Right, and according to reports coming in, this happened on the 17th of July. So just a couple of days back, he collapsed, Pragya.
Absolutely, and when there are things around your heart that involves, because he was admitted to the cardiac department in AIIMS, he was there for quite some days, and when he came back, he soon joined the work as well. There are many conditions. This could be related to anything that he collapsed, and there are times that you cannot take exhaustion, and obviously this is also a high a stressful job that he is also having right now. But having said that, his health has certainly taken a toll. We are now looking at the pictures also where he collapsed, and he had to be given water, and it took him some time to be on his own and also gain the consciousness. He was there in the capacity of Vice President as well. So, his health has certainly taken a toll. As many of his staffers were also saying that he did not, when it comes to work, he never, he never thought that he has to take care of his health first, his food first. But he was so excited about his work that he would even forget at times that this is the time for the food in medicine. So all of that,
and this is the reason that he himself cited. Focus once again shifting back to his health. This is something that Jagdeep Dhankard spoke about in the letter, that as per the medical advice that he has received, he is stepping down from this position, which is of the Vice President of India. And on your screens, in fact, are the images from that particular event on the 17th of July when he went to Vatika, and according to reports, he collapsed there. It took some time to revive him. He, in his resignation letter, said that it's because of his health concern that he's stepping down. But there are a lot of speculations doing the rounds. The opposition, of course, has its own theories. Opposition asking questions to the government as well. A vice president who administered oath to newly elected MPs in the morning submitted his resignation that very night. No warning, no final address, just a letter and an exit. The official reason cited is health, but the inside story tells us there was much more brewing behind the scenes. And we've also accessed inside details that lay out the sequence that led to Dhankard's stunning and sudden resignation. As per sources, Yesterday, in the morning, Vice President and Rajya Sabha Chair Jagdeep Dhankar administered the oath to newly elected and nominated Rajya Sabha members. Hours later, he announced from the chair that he had received a letter signed by opposition MPs seeking the impeachment of Justice Yashwant Verma. He said he was placing the document for his consideration. Now, let's break down the details here of what transpired. And the opposition says there's more than what meets the eye. We're just taking you through the sequence of events of what happened before the sudden exit, the sudden resignation that came in. So, Jagdeep Dhankar administered oath to newly elected and nominated Rajya Sabha members. This is all as per sources. We're trying to build up the sequence of events. He accepted impeachment motion letter signed by the opposition MPs, and he said that he is going to consider this. Impeachment motion was accepted without taking the government into confidence. Called second business advisory committee meeting in one day. So the government was not taken into confidence is what sources have told your channel. Parliamentary Affairs Minister and Leader of the House were also not consulted. Second BSc meet was called in one day. Opposition MPs attended the BSc meet while the BJP MPs skipped the BSc meet that was called by Jagdeep Dhankar. Last straw was the VP scheduling second BSc meeting for the next day. This is what the sources are telling us has upset many in the government. Unilateral, non-consultative ways red flagged by senior ministers. So senior ministers took note of that, refused to budge or reason when this was brought to Jagdeep Dhankar's notice. Intervention followed from highest level of government and then it led to his resignation. Then Jagdeep Dhankar, without any forewarning, all of a sudden resigned, taking many by surprise and shock as well. So this is what transpired, the sequence of events. Let me now go across to our guests who are joining us on the broadcast. So we have senior journalist R. Rajagopalan and Mr. Shekhar Iyer on the broadcast. But before I come to you, gentlemen, let me quickly go across to Sabyasachi. Sabyasachi, we are also looking at the image which has come to fore from Vatika from the 17th of July. And Jagdeep Dhankar has cited health as a reason behind resignation. According to reports, on 17th of July, he collapsed. It took a while to revive him. So health certainly was a concern.
Well, that's right. Health was definitely a concern, and the opposition, in fact, is not denying that. The opposition is also wishing Mr. Jagdeep Dhankar a very good health. But the point that opposition has been raising is that when Mr. Jagdeep Dhankar himself, who called the Business Advisory Committee meeting at 4:30 and later rescheduled it for today at around 1 p.m. And why suddenly, all of a sudden, the resignation came in from Mr. Jagdeep Dhankar. And another point which the opposition is raising, that at the time when the Vice President and Rajya Sabha Chairman Jagdeep Dhankar was admitted at AIIMS, at that particular time, after recovering, he got back to work, and why didn't he resign at that particular time, citing ill health? So these are some of the questions which the opposition has been continuously raising, and they demand a clarity from the central government. And the opposition stating that there is a lot of things that meets the eye, and they want a clarity from the central government, and that is the reason why several reactions coming in, not only from the Congress party but several other opposition parties in the India bloc.
Right, Sabyasachi, stay on with us. Let me in fact go across to Mr. Rajagopalan, who was with us last night when we broke the news and we spoke about it in detail. Mr. Rajagopalan, is health the only reason is the big question. If you go by the sequence of events that transpired yesterday, does not look like.
Swati, health is one of the few reasons. I am very much saying health is a main reason because age factor. Even Mallikarjun Kharge fell down last week. Sonia Gandhi fell down inside parliament. Therefore, age is a factor for any parliamentarian, for any human being. Therefore, we have to give credit to Mr. Jagdeep Dhankar's resignation letter, which starts with his health. But there are more points that meets the eye. As government has now given source-based information, there are frictions within the government, and I would also enlighten myself, also to the viewers. Shivraj Singh Chauhan was with Mr. Dhankar in a public meeting last week. he wrote on him and said, government should take note of my concern, farmers' concern, like that. So that farmer issue was there day before yesterday. When Shivraj Singh Chauhan informed the highest quarters, they took cognizance of it. Second, during the question hour, during the replies, during short notice, Dhankar will say some irrelevant remarks which the government did not accept. I can draw a parallel to that. Why Deputy Speaker post is still vacant in Lok Sabha? Because ADMK MP, now then Thambidurai, was speaking against the NDA government, against Modi government in presence of Modi. That is why during the earlier speaker, when Sujitra Mahajan complained to the Prime Minister, he also kept quiet. Similar things were happening in Rajya Sabha. Therefore, government felt little awkward situation and now turned to the opposition side.
Okay.
They are shedding crocodile tears. My point is, now let us talk future, Swati. Yesterday, as I speculated, 2 ministers from NDA government will be the contenders.
Okay.
My point
just
is,
hold on to that. Hold on to that. We'll discuss what will happen next. Let me also, include the reactions, political reactions we are getting. Mr. Iyer, stay on with us. I'll come to you right after this. Now, Jagdeep Dhankar's unexpected late evening resignation has triggered speculation, murmurs, and a lot of theories. And the opposition is leaving no opportunity to point at what they are calling a larger ploy. Remember, it was Congress Party's Jairam Ramesh who first said there's more than what meets the eye. He was the first to point that in the second BSc meeting convened by Jagdeep Dhankar, Kiran Rijiju and JP Nadda were missing. Our sources have pointed that this meeting was convened without any consultation. Let's listen to what the opposition MPs are saying with regards to this exit.
It's definitely surprising. It looks like a Soviet-style midnight resignation. In the old Soviet Union, high-ranking officials used to resign, citing mysterious health reasons. And everybody who's been watching the functioning of the Vice President clearly know that he had no apparent serious health ailment. In fact, he was functioning yesterday. In fact, his travel plans for the next few days have also been announced. So this is not a reason which anybody buys. But this is a government which works in shadows. So it's very difficult to find out what the true reason.
जो कारण दिया है उनकी हेल्थ का मैं मानने को तैयार नहीं. वो बहुत ही स्वस्थ आदमी है, खुश मिजाज आदमी है, वैसे मैदान छोड़ने वाले आदमी तो नहीं है. हमारे उनसे मतभेद हो सकते हैं, लेकिन मैं उनको जो देखता हूँ वो सहजता से मैदान छोड़ने वाली व्यक्ति नहीं है. वो लड़ने वाले आदमी है. नहीं, उनकी हेल्थ ठीक है, एकदम स्वस्थ है. कल दिन भर में उनको देख रहा था, ऑब्जर्व कर रहा था, परफेक्ट है. कुछ ना कुछ हो रहा है, जल्दी पता चलेगा. थैंक यू.
तो होगा ऐसे आपने कहा है, क्या हो सकता है?
बहुत कुछ हो सकता है ना सितंबर महीने में, आप देखिए.
ये तो वो जाने कि स्वास्थ्य कारणों से इस्तीफा दिया है, ऐसा क्या स्वास्थ्य का कारण रहा. लेकिन जो प्रतीत होता है प्रथम दृष्टिया, कहीं न कहीं उन्होंने दबाव में इस्तीफा दिया है. उनकी भावना कहीं न कहीं आहत हुई है. उनके विशेषाधिकार का जो हनन हो रहा था और उनके विशेषाधिकार को जो चुनौती दी जा रही थी राज्यसभा में बीजेपी के केंद्रीय मंत्री, बीजेपी के नेताओं के द्वारा, उनसे कहीं न कहीं वो आहत होंगे. कोई न कोई तो अंदरूनी कारण रहा है जिस कारण से उन्होंने इस्तीफा दिया है. एक स्वास्थ्य कारण तो एक बहाना है.
Let me go across to Mr. Iyer. Now, Mr. Iyer, what's interesting is the kind of sudden U-turn that the opposition has taken that used to criticize him, saying that, he takes the BJP's line, he is biased, and today all of a sudden he's the Kisan Putra for the opposition.
Well, Swati, we cannot forget it was only 6 months ago. Opposition had moved a notice for an impeachment motion.
Yes.
And that was rejected by Deputy Chairman. So, and since then, I think Dhankar has also been doing a lot of introspection as to the charge that is being leveled against him by the opposition, that he has been more partial to the government or the government approach. Probably these things would have worked on Dhankar's mind for some time. And definitely in the last few days, I would say, he has been meeting opposition leaders and also given the impression that he was more open to their suggestion. And even on the eve of this monsoon session, It indicated that he was willing to accommodate, their requirements, the issues they wanted to raise. Basically saying that as the chairperson of the Rajya Sabha, he was amenable to suggestions from all sides, including the opposition. That is one part. But definitely whatever has happened yesterday, Swati, could have been a trigger. Yes, health was a consideration. But I think apart from health, probably Dhankar somewhere felt that the perceptual, differences between him and the government was widening by the day. Therefore, he felt he could no longer function effectively as chairperson of the House.
But then why preside on day one of the monsoon session? That is also one question which has not been answered. We'll dwell upon that a bit more. But let's also take a look at how there are a lot of political reactions coming in, especially the Prime Minister, who reacted to this resignation by Jagdeep Dhankar. The Prime Minister said, and I quote, Shri Jagdeep Dhankar ji has got many opportunities to serve our country in various capacities, including as the Vice President of India, wishing him good health. And Prime Minister's comment, this reaction short to the point, where he wished the outgoing VP good health. President Draupadi Murmu has accepted Jagdeep Dhankar's resignation. The announcement was also made by Rajya Sabha Chair Ghanshyam Tiwari during today's session. Let's listen into that.
प्रश्नकाल के पहले एक आवश्यक सूचना देनी है. The Ministry of Home Affairs via notification at 22/7/25 has conveyed the resignation of Vice President of India, Shri Jagdeep Dhankar, under Article 67A of the Constitution with immediate effect.
Well, top sources have revealed to Times Now that senior ministers red flagged Jagdeep Dhankar's unilateral and non-consultative ways after he convened two BAC meetings yesterday without taking the government on board, and after he accepted Judge Verma's impeachment motion without taking the government in confidence. The opposition that in the past mocked, derided and targeted Jagdeep Dhankar with snide remarks and mimicry, in fact, is now using his resignation to claim that the government snubbed Kisan's son and a Jat leader. Meanwhile, JP Nadda has countered opposition's charges. He says both he and Kiran Rijiju couldn't attend yesterday's meeting that happened at 4:30 BSc meeting because they were engaged in other important parliamentary work at that time, and that the Vice President's office was informed about the same. He also asserted that the statement he made in Rajya Sabha that opposition said was a snub to Dhankar was in fact aimed at disruptive opposition MPs and not the chair. So while Congress leaders starting from Jairam Ramesh are speculating about bigger games behind the doors and about how something major happened in just 6 hours, it's the likes of Shashi Tharoor and Kapil Sibal who don't want to speculate on Dhankar's move. They are wishing him a speedy recovery.
I think we're all concerned about his health. No, it's very sad that he's got this sudden health issue.
But
so our best wishes for his recovery.
Congress and opposition is saying that it is not a health issue, sir.
Why he has resigned?
It's a politically motivated resignation.
I have no idea. I
am, in a sense, saddened because I have a very good relationship with him. In fact, I know Dhankar Saab for what, 30-40 years. We were paired with each other. We were paired against each other in matters. And whenever I needed time to speak in the House, I met him personally in his chamber. And he never refused me and gave me a little more time than is otherwise available to independent members of Parliament. The other thing about Dhankar is that he doesn't hold anything back. Whatever he feels, whatever is in his heart, he speaks with clarity. I am not going to speculate, reasons as to why he has resigned. He has said that it is because of health reasons. So I don't want to speculate. But yes, I can say this, that he perhaps was one of the most proactive chairmen of the Rajya Sabha that we have seen over the years.
All right, so breaking inputs coming in. President has accepted Jagdeep Dhankar's resignation. In fact, the MHA, the Ministry of Home Affairs, has also issued a notification issued on the outgoing VP, Jagdeep Dhankar, who has stepped down from the position of Vice President of India. Sabyasachi is getting us more details. So MHA has officially conveyed the resignation. Sabyasachi.
Well, that's right. The Ministry of Home Affairs has officially put out a notification in this regard, and a very detailed response has come in where Mr. Jagdeep Dhankar has congratulated the President of India, the Prime Minister of the country, and in fact he has cited once again that because of health reasons he had to put down his papers. Now several of the speculations has been going on, but the pictures that we are showing our viewers and the history of regarding the health of the Vice President of Jagdeep Dhankar, that it had been, and recently when he collapsed in one of the programs. There are several other political parties like the Trinamool Congress, and within the opposition also several leaders who are not speculating about what went wrong, what could went wrong with the central government in this regard, but they are strongly believing to what Mr. Jagdeep Dhankar has officially cited, stating that because of health reasons he has to tender his resignation, and they are not here to speculate. And on the question which the BJP has been raising, that the opposition parties are now supporting Mr. Jagdeep Dhankar, against whom once they had brought in the impeachment motion inside the House. Now several of the political leaders are of the view that when he hold a position like this, praises and criticism are part of the job.
Yes.
So clearly this notification has come in from the ministry.
Absolutely.
Clearly
Sabyasachi, yes, Sabyasachi, thank you very much. Thank you for getting us all the inputs. Thank you to Mr. Iyer and Mr. Rajgopalan as well for joining us on the broadcast with your perspective. A very quick break with that. There's a lot more lined up on the other side as well.